Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from the matchup between Gen.G and BLG during the quarterfinals of Worlds 2023. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Tough to consistently get the CCs. I really like this from Sean. Continued attention towards the bot side. Paze and the Light are pretty full. Do have their summoners available, but even blowing them would already be a big win.
Only cleanse on Paze as well. On can look for that handshake. Delight standing in front. There's the ignite. Paze cleanses with a flash follow from Shun means the Paze. Paze the ultimate price bailout on won't get him out of dodge this time. 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane.
The play is worth it though in the lane itself, so they can just keep information as to whether or not Peanut is trying any lane ganks, and you can see that BLG's game plan is so committed to playing around bots.
On's gonna get rooted. He doesn't have flash, remember. Flash forward by Peanut and On pays the price. In the bottom lane, Gen.G back on the board. Paze gets his second of the game. Doran trading in the top lane. Grandmaster's Might onto Bin. Bin tries to turn it back around. Doran trying to get the empowered autos off. Both of them still have their flash.
On's lack of summoner spells, and now they have the kill lead.
Ooh, Doran might get hot here.
Does have flash. Counter-strike early. Shun trying to get away from it. Eats a honey fruit, and he's fine for the moment. Doran forced away. Wave is crashing in, but you can see Peanut already worked his way up through this topside jungle, so if a dive does occur or materialize, Peanut is in the right position at the right time, and the Nut God's looking for something as they go forward. Bin has to flash away. Doran has a flash follow. Counter-strike coming out, and Bin is locked up and sent packing by Gen.G.
And Peanut, his pathing this game has been immaculate. Covering for the early to cover for a potential dive and make a counterplay. Oh, you go. Is forced to flash. We immediately saw the pings go down. However, Gen.G trying to contest this hero there. I don't know if Peanut, reinforcements are on the way.
Delight's on his way across. No Fate's Call yet for Elk, so half the time on that, but they do have the hostile takeover if they want to look for more. Shun goes in, they find Paze. Cataclysm down, but the Devour already used by Delight. Now the hostile takeover popping as well. The shield from Paze, he tries to cleanse away, but he's slowed. Severum's gonna heal him up, but Peanut pulled back with a handshake, and BLG win out the skirmish.
Really big win there for BLG, and this is the disrespect that we saw Gen.G show.
MSI, Elk was one of the breakout, standout players of the entire tournament. People were putting him in the conversation for best performing AD as Chovy.
Down has flash, but he's not going to be able to get away from Peanut, who lands the stun immediately. The shockwave only catches onto Chovy, and Yagao is going to get chased down here. Chovy puts down the soldiers, and Yagao is buried beneath their feet. Doran with a good jump away, but Shun chases in, and still it's only Shun that's picked up kills for BLG.
And it's punch and immediate counter punch. Gen.G are able to punish the Orianna, as we saw. Jokingly is able to say, hey, you know, I'm not the star, I don't have a lot going on. But in his play, I think you can see he has a lot of these moments as the contest is going to come through.
TP in. Shun can look for this. Counter TP burnt by Yagao. Shun on the front line. Bin's going to dash across the wall. The rift out down to 1,000. Hostile takeover, though, is going to do so much work. Paze already berserk as the line is forced away, and now Doran's in the midst of BLG, and Bin is looking to send him packing. Into the recycling he goes. Come back next time as Bin chases the rest of Gen.G away. Gen.G picked this fight, and they do not want it anymore. Chovy has to burn the flash as the voyage out from Delight is abyssal, and the fight for Gen.G was abysmal.
It's at this point in the game where BLG want to fight you, and Gen.G, Chovy looks for a play, gets the flash out of Elk, but
try and walk across here, but Yagao's doing a really good job of keeping the ball down. Peanut now going to try and chase forward, but Yagao is in the right position to stop them. The Magna Storm from Peanut, he's nowhere near them! It's just miles away. They got an EpiPen or something, because Peanut not doing anything to them as BLG secure the ocean. And that was a Peanut at Worlds moment if I've ever seen one.
the engage goes wide. Gen.G now don't have an easy way to start the fight. Doran
gonna get brought back, pops the stopwatch, handshake coming out, Moonlight Vigil does hit the Infernum, there's the hostile takeover, Cataclysm onto the backline though, and Doran's been locked up, the Shockwave finds him. The Devour comes out as Chovy starts to retreat, but already it's 2 kills to BLG, and Gen.G are found wanting by the unwanted aggression from BLG. Gen.G, with not too much gain, they have mid-wave prio, but will it be enough? Elder spawns, Elk starts it, Bin keeps Doran and Peanut at bay. No flash for Peanut, remember, just burnt it. But he can get into this fight. The Shockwave finds Chovy, Delight, and Paze now beginning to step it up. Devour available for Delight. Paze dodges the Berserk for the hostile takeover. Already finds one, and Bin is done with this game. The Elder secure. Paze tries to dash away, but Bin puts him in his place as BLG clean up in the river.
And BLG immediately head towards the bot side of the map. Wave is ready. No turret standing there. Doran desperately trying to draw some attention, but it was not enough, and BLG take a resounding victory here in game number 1, and it looks like Gen.G and Messiah might have been half a year ago, but it's not looking that different in game number 1.
I tell you, there's all the time between these two teams, it seems, as BLG come out to an early lead and are able to snowball it away from Gen.G. A few mistakes for Gen.G. Doran as well in the top lane specifically had struggled into bin after a few good early forays, and BLG never let go of the reins. Gen.G respawning, but the Elder still stands on BLG, and they can look for the fight. The Magnustorm finds 2, but Pay's pulled back, and he's just deleted by the laser. Peanut follows suit, and BLG playing with Gen.G as they clean it up to go 1-0 up in this quarterfinal.
Shun's only death to the Nexus at the very end.
And these were some of the best highlights from the Worlds 2023 quarterfinals matchup between Gen.G and BLG. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.